Welcome back to our special Giving Tuesday show. The KGW Great Toy Drive is going on now, and here's a live look inside the toy box, sponsored by Regents Blue Cross Blue Shield. It's filling up with lots of toys and gifts for area kids in need. We'll remind you how you can donate in just a minute, but first, I'm joined by our next guest. Brennan Wood is the Executive Director of the Dougy Center, and Tracy Olson is with Regents. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Brennan, we'll start with you. Tell us about Dougy Center and the youth you serve.
Yeah, so we at Dougy Center, we provide a safe space and peer support to kids and families who are grieving before and after a death. We bring kids together who've had a similar set of life circumstances to provide community, to provide some normalcy, provide an outlet for fun, and to support them with their grief.
Yeah, and you have a very personal connection to the Dougy Center. Would you mind sharing that with us?
I don't mind at all. Yes, I went to Dougy Center in 1987 when I was 12 and my mom died, and saved my life, changed my life. I also happened to bring our daughter, who we adopted after the death of both of her biological parents, to Dougy Center as well. And she, like myself, came back to volunteer, and also just, it's amazing to see the impact of Dougy Center through her story as well.
Of course, you know, later I'll have to ask you how this came full circle and how you got this job. But I want to ask Tracy, why is the KGW Great Toy Drive important to Regents?
Oh, it's so important to us. Regents gets so excited around the toy drive every year. We've been doing this for over 2 decades. In fact, this is our 22nd year supporting the toy drive, and I saw the number that during that time they've distributed over 1 million toys to local kids, which is just phenomenal. It's amazing, and it's important because those 1 million toys, that's 1 million smiles on the faces of local kids during the holidays at a time when they deserve it and they really need it.
Yes, definitely, and a little relief for the parents too, who might not be able to provide those items themselves.
Exactly,
yeah.
Exactly. So our employees really rally around the toy drive. They love to come together, join with other local companies to support over 100 local nonprofits like the Dougy Center. And let's face it, thanks for sharing your story. I mean, the Dougy Center does amazing work, and it's hard to lose a loved one, and it can be even harder for a child. So to have that safe space and those resources where kids and their families can come together and share their experiences and find their own path through their grief is so important. It's really important work, and it's work that Regents is proud to support.
Yeah, and how are you supporting Dougy Center specifically through the toy drive this year?
So specifically this year, we've pledged as a group to support the wish list of all the families at the Dougy Center and to make sure that all of their gifts are met. So yeah, we're proud to do that.
That's great. Yeah. What does Regents' support mean for your organization?
Well, Regents has been such an incredible partner and supporter for Dougy Center for many, many years. And the toy drive in particular is such an amazing opportunity. At Dougy Center, every kid during the holiday season leaves with a stuffed animal, which is so special amongst other wonderful things. And it's such a hard time for kids and families who are grieving. And so to have that extra support from our community, from our partners at Regents, from the KGW Toy Drive, it just really goes such a long way for our kids to know that they aren't alone and that there is a community of support around them during this time.
Yeah. How can people learn more about the Dougy Center and your mission and support you all year round?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, of course, they can check out our website, which is dougy.org, and our social media. And the other thing I just want to highlight is we have a tremendous amount of free resources for families that are grieving. So if you have someone in your family that's sick or has died, please reach out to us, as we have a tremendous amount of support available at no cost.
That is really good to know. Thank you both for being here. Thank you, Tracy, for your support in all this.
Absolutely.
We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
And you can support the KGW Great Toy Drive by dropping off a new unwrapped toy at any IQ Credit Union, Fred Meyer, or local Toyota dealership. The nonprofits we serve help kids from infants to 18 years old. So don't forget things like sports equipment, headphones, or LED lights for the teens. You can help bring joy to kids this holiday season.